right, ladies and gentlemen, we are here. We're gonna get unloaded. Everything looks okay. Let's get to it. All right, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Get you out of the sun here. But yeah, we're back on this job. Yesterday I didn't get any footage because I forgot camera mounts. Stupid me. So yeah, today I think we're gonna be clearing up this field. I wanna get this field done and then we can clean up other stuff. So we'll get to that. And yeah, we'll go from there and see what we got going on. So yeah. Just going to be a bunch of mulching. All right, ladies and gentlemen, as you guys can see, this is the previous field I did with this guinea grass growing up. This was about, what, 3.5 weeks ago? This is how much it grows here. 4 feet long, something like that. It can grow up to 6 inches a day. So there's a fence going along there, just like the last video. I'm going to get that upper field. So I couldn't do that with the skiddy, so I'm going to try it with this guy. So let's do that. Well, looks like I found a pipe among the sticks. Yeah, looks like a Schedule 40. Ooh, that sucker is hot. Ooh. Ah, check the damage. I think so. I didn't feel any vibrations. Everything feels good. Let's try to avoid that one. All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so this is day 2. I got all the way over there. This is about half an acre. I did about a half an acre in about 6 hours. So yeah, today I'm gonna see if I can do the perimeter a little more, because that's the fence, up and around. So I'm gonna place you guys down on the ground, if I can find the ground, because this stuff is gnarly thick. But you guys see the rocks here, just hiding everywhere. So yeah, this is not something you do with a riding tractor or anything like that with a brush hog, because you will beat it up. All right, so I'm gonna get going, and yeah, we'll catch you on the flip side. Up in the clouds here. So as you guys can see, oh man, did a whole lot more, cleared down these trees. Steep, slick, random rock piles. Yeah, I don't want to show you guys just constant video of me seeing a wall of green, so I want to make it at least a little interesting. We'll see what I can do with this video. Let's keep going. All right, ladies and gentlemen, old water line. This sucker, you can see I'm pulling on it. That sucker's wound tight. And look how long it goes. Hey, look, there's the end. All right, I'll show you guys how to get rid of that part of the game. Let's have some fun. Yeah, you don't want to touch that without gloves. Got really sharp edges on it. All right, let's see what I can do here. heavy wall pipe. Damn. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, everything looks okay. That's, I like that. That's fun when nothing breaks, but it's a challenge. That pipe was rigid as heck. You guys could see that. Yeah, it's a little rough on things, but I try not to bend things. So we all hope for the best. So let's carry on. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are done. Well, I'm slipping over here. We are done, but unfortunately, I can't get that. That's way too steep. Oh my God. So, and that guy's just a little one. It's so irritating when you can't get just a tiny little bit of stuff. Should be hand manageable though, I think. Yeah. Okay, so that wraps up this week. Got a whole bunch more work to do here, and we'll get to that in the next video. Please stay tuned. All right. Hopefully we'll see what we get on this video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and thanks for watching. Aloha.